What's up, guys? It is Vampire Cat Productions here with finally another review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Joystick-It. So let's get into the review. So we have this little package. First thing I noticed when I got this, and I'm not going to act like this is the first time I'm opening these. I was actually going to do that, but I figured I'd be more honest. I noticed this box is a little damaged and warped. And if I look at the words on here, you can tell the company that makes this is definitely not English whatsoever. So let's see. Start the game on the device you would like to use with. One word. Use with is apparently one word. Joystick-It. Locate the virtual on, another one word thing, screen joypad on touch screen and place Joystick-It in the center. Push down on Joystick-It to adhere to the screen. That's perfect English right there. You can now play the game using Joystick-It. When you have finished, push on a Joystick-It and can't even read that, and something, and it will pop off of the screen. Not very good English on it, so that's a good start. Well, I've spent 2 minutes just reading a joystick. And it comes in this box. If I can pull it out, with this little foam piece that the joystick ball was in there. That's a pretty nice piece of foam they use. There's just like a cutout and they just stuck it back in there. So first off, it's metal, so it's a pretty good. It's well made. It's not cheap plastic. This is a metallic material they're using. I think it's pretty light. I think it is probably aluminum. It got the little suction cup right there, and then it's got the little kind of mesh stylus type of thing, and this is what touches the screen. I've already tried this out. It actually works pretty well, but I'm going to do a little review of this. I'm going to play a game on this phone, so I'm going to be switching to a different aspect ratio on my old phone, but I'm going to be recording a video. I was actually going to originally do it on my old phone because this phone's better for doing the video with, but I didn't want to deal with having to transfer that video over. Plus, it's a really old phone, so I know it'll lag a bunch if I screen record. So let's get into the gameplay I'm going to do with this. So right now we have it loading. I'm playing Toram Online as my start game, and I'm going to do it first without using any kind of controller and compare that to using the little joystick. I had to make a new character because I lost my old account. So I made my new character actually look. I tried to make it as close as I could to Yuri, just because I felt like it. So, let me just skip this cutscene. I've done this before, so I just want to get through this. Okay, so now we are in our controls. So this is just. So this, see, if you don't get right, like if you're out of place or something, and you like touch somewhere, you can see where I'm touching on the screen. So if I don't like touch right on this, which it's pretty forgiving, but for certain games they have like moving ones. There's actually two different things you can control. The directional pad that you use to control your camera also uses the joystick. So let's talk to this dude. Here we go, yeah. I got a Revita gift times 99. And I'm hopefully going to get another joystick for games like this, because certain games use like double joystick or joypad. So yeah, so far, like I said, I'm not using the joystick. I've got it right here. Colon, yes. Fighting colon. I love fighting colon. I'm going to do this last colon right here. And then we're gonna, after we continue with tenor, I'm gonna now switch over to the joystick for these picos, and I'll tell you. So, if you're not used to the joystick, as you can see, I'm trying to make sure I'm on camera. You can see I've got the joystick on here. It can be a little tricky using this thing at first. If you're not used to using it, I've used it before, so I like using it, but it's kind of awkward the way that it works sometimes, because it's not like super sensitive. Like, you have to kind of push it all the way down. I think they make a better version, and I try to get it as centered as possible, but sometimes it kind of moves around, making it even more awkward. And then I only have one, so holy crap. So it's just kind of awkward. Maybe it'd be a bit less awkward if I had two, but it's, like I said, I haven't used this thing in a while because I've just been waiting to review it. I could have been using it since I already had the package open, but I just haven't, and I haven't been playing this game for a bit. But I personally think I like how it controls once you're used to it. I'm not sure if I have it on properly or not. And like I said, it likes to slip if you don't have it on in the exact right placement. So now we're going to fight this boss, and I know this is kind of going on a bit long, but I just kind of want to do a thing. So I'm going to fight this boss with the joystick, and we'll go through this, and then I'll talk more about. So like I said, it comes off center, which I didn't have really any problem with this before. Let me try rotating. So I'm gonna fight this boss, like I said. And once I fight this boss, it has a ton of HP. So Tenor pretty much does most of the work. Like, I didn't do that much damage to it, because these things have way more HP than anything else that I can beat by myself. So there's this huge dragon and you can't fight it. So I'm just gonna stop the video. Okay guys, so now that you guys have seen me do some gameplay with this, and you'll notice I didn't do much of the video. I think at a certain point, I don't even know when, I'll probably figure out when I'm editing, obviously. But the video cut off because my phone was not charging as fast as I was using in battery. But anyways, here's my thoughts on this. So I've only used this like once or twice before. This is, it's decent. You have to really push it onto your phone for it to work well, because otherwise when you're playing very much, if it's not really firmly on the screen, and you want to make sure your screen's really clean too, maybe try the lick thing, but that doesn't really work well on a touchscreen, because as any of us know, if you get liquid on a touch screen, it's not something that works particularly well, so you pretty much just have to stick it on there dry. Like I said, you saw how it works, and I mean, you can't really know how it works unless you use it yourself. It's decent. This is from Wish. I believe there's a company that makes the original. I think this is like a ripoff of like a better product or something. So maybe the actual product. I'll leave a link in the description to the actual one if I can find something that's not this. But this, I know, I can tell just from how the packaging is written that it's not a very high-end product. So I believe there probably is a actual version of this that has proper English on it and doesn't have like, I mean, it has good English, but there shouldn't be like any mistakes in like the spacing. But this Wish version that I got, I will leave a link to this, as well as a link to an Amazon version of it, and like I said, a better version if I can find it. But this one, it works okay. It's not always reliable. So if you're like, I've had several times where after I turned off the recording, the game recording, I kept playing the game, and I had a bunch of times where it wouldn't work correctly. The joystick, it wasn't making contact. Like I could see where it was touching the screen, but it wouldn't like register as moving like it would when I was doing my finger. So that was kind of disappointing. It worked pretty well, I think, the first time I used it, but this time it wasn't really working as well, and it slid off of the center a couple times. Thank you guys for watching this review. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe, because I will be doing new reviews every Tuesday, and at least until I'm out of things to review. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. And real quick before I end off the video, I have a vlog I did on Saturday that I'm going to try to work on editing today, but we'll see what I have time for. So yeah, guys, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.